coordinate grid. This is obviously a 5th grade standard, but since you teach 6th grade and this is the beginning of geometry, this is one of the last skills they probably worked on. Hopefully they worked on in 5th grade. But this is, I mean, you can use it for Kagan. You can use this quiz trade or number heads up, or do a game show. But how we've done it in the past is taken these and actually done a coordinate grid on the ground with chalk. So for like this one, 0 through 12, 0 through 12. So we kind of looked at these to see if there's anything that went above 12. It looks like all of them go to 12. So our coordinate grids that we drew on the ground, we drew maybe 4 or 5 of them, went to 12 to 12. So both axes to 12, so that way we could make sure we spotted it. So we labeled the X and the Y of where it should be. We used painter's tape or chalk, so we've used both. Chalk washes off very easy. Painter's tape you'd actually have to take off of the ground, so that would be something to think about. And then we gave each kid one of these cards. So we folded the card over, and so I can print these, but you just fold this little tab over here over the 8 and 9, the panda house, and then they have to find it, or you could take that tab off. They have to find it, so they have to actually go on the coordinate grid, walk to, what are the coordinates of the mountain climbing area? So we're going to use the key mountain climbing area. It is at 8 and 9. So for a coordinate 1, you could have maybe even one person hold the card and say, or place people on this. And so place somebody as the mountain climbing area, place somebody as the first aid area, place somebody as a hiking trail, etc. And then somebody's asking questions. Okay, what are the coordinate grids of, Alex over there, who's standing at the mountain climbing area? Oh, it's 8 and 9. Or you can just say, okay, here's your card, go find your spot. So, you need to be able to tell us what spot that is. What are the coordinates of, what is at the coordinates of 10 and 2? So they can look at the card. So you can do this in class if you want. Just look at the card and see. Or do it on the grid outside. So one thing way down here is here are your recording sheets. So one thing about these activities is making sure they're actually doing something, getting something out of it, and producing something, not just talking to their friends the whole time. They need to be recording their answers. So this is a recording sheet. If you're going outside, you may want to think about clipboards, something hard to write on. Here's also the task card recording sheet for the upper ones. So like numbers 21 through 28 have a coordinate grid for them to use. So this does not have the 4 quadrants of the coordinate grid, but it's still a good review to get them started. Like, you learned this, you should have been taught this last year. We're going to continue on this, and then we're going to move into, say, the battle graph, where it actually has the 4 coordinate planes. So, and here are the answers. Here are the answers. But it shows you can use this. Could this actually be for like 4 things here. You could use it for Scoot. You could use it for game show. So here's game show. And here's the game show still. So you can use it in a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to just be outside. But outside, I really liked because, number one, they got outside. But you can do it under, say, maybe the awning of dismissal or somewhere like that. Somewhere there is a very nice sidewalk and some chalk. I have some chalk for you if you need some chalk. So even maybe the kids make the coordinate grids, make the 12 by 12, maybe each class makes them, and then you can use it that way. But again, you don't have to go outside with it. You can use it as a Scoot. You can use it as a hand up, pair up, quiz trade, number heads up, inside outside circles, etc. So there's like 5 different ways you can use this review activity for geometry to start off the geometry unit for your 6th grade class. That's really engaging.